Have you ever felt like someone was twisting your words, making you question your own reality, or guilt-tripping you into doing things you didn't want to do? If so, you might be dealing with a manipulator. Manipulative people are everywhere, at work, in relationships, even in friendships. And if you don't know how to handle them, they can drain your energy, damage your confidence, and make you feel trapped. But here's the good news. Once you learn to recognize manipulation and respond the right way, you take back your power. And today, I'm going to give you 10 simple yet powerful ways to outsmart manipulative people and protect yourself. Let's get into it. 1. Recognize the signs of manipulation. The first step is recognizing the signs of manipulation. If someone always makes you feel guilty, twists conversations to make themselves look like the victim, or constantly shifts blame onto you, those are big red flags. Manipulators use tactics like guilt-tripping, gaslighting, and emotional blackmail to control you. They might say things like, "After everything I've done for you, you're really going to say no?" Or, "You're just overreacting, I never said that." These kinds of statements are designed to make you question yourself and feel bad for standing up to them. Once you start noticing these patterns, you're already one step ahead. 2. Set firm boundaries. Next, you need to set firm boundaries. Manipulative people thrive when they know they can push you beyond your limits. The moment they realize you're unsure about where you stand, they'll take full advantage. So, set clear boundaries and stick to them. If someone is constantly disrespecting your time, crossing personal lines, or making unreasonable demands, you have every right to say no without feeling guilty. And here's the key. When you say no, don't over-explain. Just say, "I can't do that," or "I'm not comfortable with this." The more you explain, the more they'll try to argue or twist things to get their way. 3. Avoid emotional engagement. Another important rule is to avoid emotional engagement. Manipulators want a reaction from you. The angrier or more frustrated you get, the more control they have. They will bait you with accusations, guilt, or passive-aggressive remarks to make you break down. But here's what you need to do. Stay calm. The best way to throw them off is to give neutral responses like, "I see what you're saying," or "I understand your perspective." You're acknowledging their words without actually giving in. This takes away their power over you. 4. Use the broken record technique. A really effective technique to shut down manipulative behavior is called the broken record technique. This means repeating the same response over and over when they try to pressure you. Let's say a manipulator keeps asking for money, favors, or special treatment, and they won't take no for an answer. Instead of arguing, just calmly repeat yourself, "I can't do that." If they ask again, say it again, "I can't do that." Over time, they'll realize you're not going to budge, and they'll give up. 5. Call out manipulation. Directly. Calling out manipulation directly is another powerful strategy. Manipulators hate being exposed, so if you calmly point out their behavior, they often back down. For example, if someone keeps twisting your words, you can say, "I notice that every time I try to express how I feel, you turn it around on me. That's not fair." You're making them aware that you see exactly what they're doing. This puts them on the spot and forces them to either change their approach or walk away. 6. Watch out for love. Bombing. Another tactic manipulative people use is love bombing. This is when someone showers you with excessive compliments, gifts, or affection, but not because they care about you. They do it to gain control over you. At first, they make you feel special, but later, they use it against you. They might say, "I've done so much for you, and this is how you repay me?" If kindness comes with conditions, it's manipulation. The best way to handle this is to recognize when someone's words and actions don't align. Real kindness is genuine, not transactional. 7. Keep personal information private. Something else you need to be careful about is sharing too much personal information. Manipulators use your weaknesses against you. The more they know about your fears, insecurities, or struggles, the more they can exploit them. If someone is always digging for personal details but doesn't share much about themselves, that's a red flag. Keep your private life private when dealing with people you don't fully trust. The less they know, the less power they have over you. 8. Trust actions, not words. One of the biggest mistakes people make when dealing with manipulators is trusting their words instead of their actions. Manipulators will say anything to get what they want. They'll apologize without meaning it, make promises they don't intend to keep, and tell you exactly what you want to hear. But the truth is, words are cheap. Actions tell you everything you need to know. If someone repeatedly lies, breaks promises, or continues toxic behavior despite saying they'll change, believe what they do, not what they say. 9. Know when to walk away. Now, here's something a lot of people struggle with: knowing when to walk away. Sometimes you can't change a manipulative person. No matter how much you try to reason with them, help them, or hope they'll change, they won't. And at some point, the healthiest thing you can do is cut them off. If someone is constantly draining your energy, disrespecting your boundaries, or playing mind games, you don't owe them your time. Walking away isn't weakness, it's self-respect. 10. Strengthen your self-worth. The final and most important tip is to strengthen your self-worth. Manipulators target people who doubt themselves because they're easier to control. The more confident you are in yourself, the harder it is for someone to manipulate you. Remind yourself daily that you don't need anyone's approval to make your own decisions. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to put yourself first. And you don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting your peace. At the end of the day, the best defense against manipulation is self-awareness, strong boundaries, and confidence. Once you master these skills, manipulators lose their power over you. And the best part? You become mentally stronger, emotionally healthier, and in full control of your life. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever dealt with a manipulative person? What was the most difficult part? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more life-changing content. And remember, you are stronger than any manipulator. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.